Alright guys, I hope you're good. As you know, last week I was away in the Lake District with my parents, but now I'm getting back to the woods this morning. I've got to finally pick up my first cordless jigsaw, and I asked a few friends on Facebook what the best model is. I've gone with my friend JP's advice, who basically said that Ryobi is the cheapest and they have interchangeable batteries, so no matter what you buy from them, you can use the batteries, which is good because I don't always have everything charged all the time. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to hope for the best. I'm not working with them. I'm going to go buy something from home base, but I do hope to work with them. So Ryobi, if you're watching, let me know, because there's a whole bunch of other stuff I need to get that I can't afford. And if your stuff is good, I'd love to find a way to get the audience to benefit from that as well. A cordless lawnmower, electric chainsaw, bloody hell. Now we're talking. Drill, 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 sander, sander, drill. It's like an R2-D2. What the hell is that? This is the right one, isn't it?
Yep. So
but it's just got no batteries.
They're interchangeable with your other Ryobi.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Wow, they're not cheap, are they, the batteries?
No, that's why they're sold separately. So you can...
All the cost comes in the good batteries. I am extremely excited because my original bet with Chaz, the neighbour, was that the bluebells would come out on the 4th of April, which is tomorrow. It's the 3rd of April today, but with all the rain and shine that's happened, I've got a good feeling that they might be popping their heads out already. I have literally been waiting for this all year. Let's go have a look and see whether they've come out. It's a weirdly exciting time. You can sort of hear it in the air. I guess the birds, you can probably hear them far more active than they were. I don't know if they're new. That guy's loud. We're about to find out whether I'm bang on time with the oh, I can't see them from here, but we'll see what happens when we get closer. I've actually ordered the Corcovado flag for the golf hole, so hopefully that will come this week and we'll stick it up next week. Tomorrow is going to be the real building day. That's when Dad comes and we can really get on with putting the planks on the walls and putting the floorboards in. Today is just a day to enjoy. I feel like the off-season has finished and we are now in the on-season, sort of April, May, June, July, August, September. And that will be a whole year. All the hard slogs, the loneliness, the isolation. I mean, not that I was here all the time, but it was pretty cold. I feel like you earn your stripes a bit. Oh, wow. Okay, I can already see, guys, look at this. These are the primroses. They were the first to come out. Can you see the white snowdrops everywhere? Oh, I think that's the first bluebells. Yes, that is bluebells. Look, these are the first bluebells. Ah, they are just awesome. Oh, you can see the white bit inside. Uh-oh, it has begun. I don't know what counts as winning the bet, but first, I'll have to clarify the bet with Chaz, but as far as I'm concerned, 3rd of April is the first sighting of bluebells here. This is absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the white as well as I can, but I've never experienced this before. I've never paid enough attention to a place to be able to be so wowed by its changes. I guess it's a little bit like when you have a child and you watch them grow and change. You get a bit more overwhelmed by everything that's going on. I can't understand what's going to happen with the bluebells. It's going to be outrageous. This place is completely transformed. This was just a dead space. It's amazing having a green carpet on the ground. Just brings life to all the rest of the brown rather than it just all just seeming like old and dead. It's like you can see the 30 years and the 100 years, and then at night the billions of years of the stars, but now you can see the rapid short time frames, the new growth, the new life kind of time frames that we can understand easily. You realise how alive the place is. I guess it's taken me this time to slow down as well, to want to walk quietly through the woods. I like treading as lightly as possible and causing the least amount of damage. I think if I had come in here now at spring, initially I would just, my experience would be completely different. This is such a special time to still have all the water here and have all the new life coming through. I don't think summer will match this, to be honest with you.
Go tell him that the dream still fits the plan, and that's why we're waiting at the table. Yes, he's welcome at the stand and I won't mind.
I honestly feel like one of the luckiest people in the whole world. I am one of the luckiest people in the whole world to have the freedom and access, come spend time, to listen, to not have any expectations on me. Most people will never have a chance. Some do and miss the opportunity, but most never have the chance to do something like this. This is what I want to bottle up and make sure people have a chance to experience in their lives. It's not the woods itself, but this is one expression of it. It's the chance just to be accepted, to be normal, to be free, to not have to do this or not have to do that or not be subjugated by another, but just to be. It's not what there is here. That's a bonus. It's what there isn't here. That makes it so incredibly special. There isn't power dynamics. There isn't control. There isn't Wi-Fi or cell reception or demands or have-tos. There's just the natural order of things, the cycle of life, short and long term. Stuff we know and the stuff we don't know. And I get to be here. I'm glad that you get to be here a bit too. I hope something of it comes through and you can enjoy it as well. It's funny how we bought these fireworks when we first came here for fun. It was fireworks night, but they now seem so stupid and alien. Like, why would I want to do an ultimate boom TNT in the middle of the woods? It's funny how normal that disruptive mindset was, but now I know how hard it is to see the things I want to see and how much harder it would be if I'd been blowing the place up. So yeah, I don't know how to dispose of old wet fireworks, but I won't be using these. Now that the sun's out, I really fancy just having a little chair that I can just sit in. I remember seeing something over at Chaz's. I think he made it out of old pallet wood, and then I'll see if I can copy it. Look at this one. That's what I want. Chop a pallet in half, stick it on top of itself, put one down the back at an angle, and then put some sides on. I can do that.
Go tell him that the dream still fits the plan. And that's why we're waiting
now this,
at the table. Yes,
I've had for a few weeks and done nothing about, but I think today's the day. Oh, I think it's going to fit perfectly. That is going to be my elevated tee-off position. My friend Jordan many moons ago gave me this tee-off so that I can create a tee, elevated tee in the trees, like a tree tee. Ooh, a tree tee, but not like Versailles.
Waiting to get paid, darling, we get not giving too much away. Baby, I won't lie, I didn't want to say until I heard in a dream how I could let you know any way that I've seen a day. No more
It's getting there, but it ain't strong enough on the back. So I need to do something to that. Arms.
We get mad with no words to say. We get mad waiting, always waiting to get paid, and somehow we get mad giving too much away.
I'm going to try and mix it up and use a bit of the Larch crust as the top to the armrests and maybe down the sides as well, just to give it a mixture between your natural and recycled. Does this look like a massive snake to you, with like a dog, almost like a shark, just fishing through the water? I mean, I know I might be going crazy. Yeah, I'm going crazy.
Surely there's time for you and me. Open your mind.
Right, and that is it. I might have just about missed the sun, but this will be good for tomorrow at least. And I need a cushion, but oh, that's a bit wonky, but we'll sort that one out. And yeah, not bad. I'm quite enjoying mixing the organic bark stuff with the sort of urban pallets and whatever. So I'm sure someone will do a better job, but that's the first one.
Baby, I won't lie, I didn't want to say until I heard in a dream how I can let you know any way that I've seen a day with no more to pay.
Good morning, guys. Not quite the same weather we had yesterday, but thankfully all the rain came down in the night. My dad has arrived.
I'll get the work done.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get some real work done now, not fooling around with the little things. So that's the job today. Let's get these planks on here and see how much work how much wood rather we've really got. I've been waiting for this for quite a while. It's been ages since we milled the tree. I have to say, I'm very proud of this the next morning. Imagine having 4 of those and a little table in the middle. It would be really lovely space.
The bark on the edges and the back.
Yeah.
It looks good.
It's like an inbuilt back scratcher.
Yeah.
Just throw it over the back. Wood, glorious wood. I've been warned by my neighbour that these will definitely shrink once the moisture comes out. So we have to make sure we overlap them by a good inch or so, which is a little bit annoying because it means we're going to lose sort of coverage, but you don't want to have gaps in it. That would be much worse. This is the moment of truth. Are the panels actually wide enough for the hut? Here you go, Dad, pick it up. Put the crust at the bottom. And if I put this to my edge, how's your edge?
Spot on.
Bang!
2 inches over, it'll just work nicely.
Oh, that's lucky. My rough maths has paid off.
No
Brilliant.
When trouble came in droves, but we drove it away. We get mad with no words to say. We get mad waiting, always waiting to get paid, and somehow we get
Check
mad
it out. It looks so funny. It's like just sticking pieces of paper on my glamorous assistant. Like sticking pieces of paper, like paper mache or something, but it's going up. The next bit's a bit tricky, so we're going to have to stick the board to the wall, score on the inside, and then jigsaw it out so that we keep the window frame. First proper outing. I charged this beauty in the pub last night. Even shows you how much battery there is, which is nifty.
Surely it's plain to see.
Nice one, Dad.
I'll wait till the end of time for you. Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see.
Hopefully that works. Let's find out.
Until I heard in a dream how I
Guys, this is just coming to life. It is looking
No
amazing.
more to pay. When trouble came in droves, but we drove it away. I see you getting mad with no words to say. And you see me waiting to get paid. And darling, we getting mad, giving too much away.
As you can see, the slats are wider at the bottom and then they get thinner towards the top. As the tree gets thinner, the slats get thinner because I didn't want to waste any of the wood. But I've got 21 centimeters at the top and we're going to see if we can use one wide bit to finish it off. Otherwise it'll be 2 thin bits. But it's beginning to look like a proper hut, isn't it? What do you reckon, Dad?
Looks brilliant.
Yeah?
Brilliant. Can't wait to get the rest done.
That is 2.5 meters. Each of the sides is 7 meters. So that's 15 meters. But the other ones will be easier because they're flat and they've got windows and doors. They've probably done 1/6, but it's important because it sets the scene, I guess. Well, as ever, you guys have been sending all sorts of cool stuff to add to Corcovado. Got this beautiful package yesterday from Noah and Sherry from Georgia. Emerson on transcendentalism, but what was lovely wasn't that. It was the note they wrote. Basically, a married couple say he's an outdoorsy bloke who loves being in the woods and chopping wood, and she's a librarian and just loves books, and they've never understood each other. She doesn't understand why he wants to be out in the woods and why he wants to buy acreage. And Sherry's basically saying thanks for the videos because now they kind of they watch it together, the Corcovado vlogs, and they found a way to connect on this whole topic, I guess, because it's a mixture of thinking and reflecting on life and chopping wood. So anyway, thanks very much. I really look forward to reading this. Got this massive package yesterday from a photo shoot I did with this guy, Will, who came down. He's doing an environmental project, and he started the project by taking photographs of me and the hut. Some of those photos were combined with a writer called Naya, and she wrote an article on Medium, which I'll link below, which was some Q&A that she did with me. But he has printed one of the, well, it's the same one I used for the banner, I think. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but maybe I'll store it for later or give it to my dad or something. I got sent this book by D. Williams called The Big Tiny by Cameron Chatton. He says, I'd love to take a second to thank you for your constant positivity. It's refreshing to have a channel that shares a great message without drama. Please don't change. I appreciate that. And sometimes I even try and do a bit of clickbait on the thumbnails, but it just doesn't seem to work. So I end up changing it back to the real content. A place of refuge, leading the inclusive city, politics of urbanism. I guess whilst I'm out of the man-made system, it's quite a good place to think about and reflect on the systems of society. When I look at all these things that you guys send and contribute, and all the collaborators that send me messages and leave comments on Twitter and on YouTube, probably only about 20% of what comes to me is from the UK. I've got letters here from Australia, Germany, America, all around the world. This is basically the logo of Corcovado now, and this came from Australia. When your community is truly global, the idea of nations becomes a bit defunct, and I find it strange that all the power of our governments is still at a national level, and then the UN is basically just an aid charity and a kind of diplomacy charity that sits at a global level. I find it very odd. I don't know if any of you saw the writing I've been doing, but I've been beginning to think about how do we actually build some structure around this kind of global identity, this global citizenship that we feel when we connect with people all around the world and travel around the world. So if you check the article out, let me know what you think. Ideas are coming and changing all the time, but that's something I really want to continue to develop. Let me know if you want to hear about that in these videos, or whether you prefer me to keep writing on Medium. Sometimes the writing helps me to figure out my thoughts, and then we can talk about it on video at a later date. Anyway, let's get back to finishing this hut.
Leverage of each day.
That is it. That is the first side done. The sun's even come out to play. This is going to take ages though, and I need to get moving because I've got some guests coming from America very soon, in a couple of weeks' time. I better go down the mill yard actually to speak to Rohan to get more wood. I'm very pleased. I'm very proud. It's quite slow work, and I'm going to need hands on deck next week. So this will go out on Thursday. Yeah, by the Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to need some people down here helping. So give me a shout if you know how to get hold of me, and because we've got to make some progress. So hopefully by next week I have the walls on, then it's floor, then it's glass, and then it's interior. Cheers, Dad. I will see you guys next Thursday, 9 PM. Take care of yourselves and look after each other.